Aside from destroying Hamas, there is also the issue of hostages currently held in Gaza. Joining us now is Adva Adar, granddaughter of 85-year-old Yaffa Adar, who was kidnapped by Hamas into Gaza, along with 240 other hostages taken, including women, children, babies, and the elderly. Hi, Adva. Thank you for speaking to us, and sorry that you have to be going through this.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about your grandmother?
Yes, my grandmother lived in Kibbutz Nir Oz. It's 2 kilometers from Gaza. And she lived by herself on October 7th. When the attack started, she texted us that they are terrorists in the kibbutz and they are entering from houses and there's street battles. And we lost contact with her around 9 a.m. And then this evening, we found a video of her being kidnapped on a golf cart with 4 armed terrorists entering to the Gaza Strip.
What was her condition when she was abducted? Was she aware of what's going on? Is she physically okay? Is she mentally all right?
A lot of people are asking this question this past month because you can see her in the pictures smiling and looking in the eyes of the terrorist, and people thought she might have dementia or Alzheimer, but that's not correct. My grandmother she's sharp and she has a clear mind. She understands everything, but she's one of the special persons that won't let them see her scared or in pain. She will sit there, she will look them in the eyes, and she will let them see that she's a person. So mentally she's very strong, but physically she's ill. She has a heart failure and a kidney malfunction and a high blood pressure. And as an 85-year-old woman, her body is not young and she has no time. I don't know how terrible it must be for her being held there without her medication, without something to relieve some of the terrible pain she's suffering from, without proper accommodation. She has in her house a special bed and a special chair, and she might be there, thrown somewhere. So we are very, very worried for her medical condition, and of course her mental condition, that it's already been a month and I don't know how is it for her.
That's really terrible. An 85-year-old woman should not be taken out of her home and her personal safe space. We are now, like you say, 1 month in, exactly today. Have you heard anything about her whereabouts? Any updates?
No, not even a sign of life. The Red Cross said they weren't able to get to the hostages, so we don't even know if they are alive or not, what's their medical condition, if they're getting any medical care. The Red Cross weren't able to give us any information or weren't able to get to the hostages. So it's already been a month and we still don't know anything. And we are, I can't believe that dying there in Gaza would be the end of her story. I'm sure it would be terrible that she had to pass this, and then die alone without her family, without someone to hold her hand, in so much pain. That can't be the end of her story.
Absolutely not. Do you know of any search and rescue efforts? Has the government spoken to you about any initiatives that they're trying to carry out, if you're allowed to say?
We don't know anything specific. I do know that a lot of people are doing a lot of efforts and doing whatever they can to bring them back home, but it's not like we know something specific that is currently going on. And I hope that people, really anyone, is doing his best and have the hostages' best interest in their mind.
What is your message to your government now? But also those people back. We can't live in a world when kidnapping an 85-year-old woman is something that we just
let happen. And we need to have a better end to the story. It can't be that we have 240 people being held hostage in Gaza and the world just continues spinning. And we need to stop everything and do whatever we can. And those people has to come back home today.
Absolutely. And if your grandma was able to hear this, would you have a message to say to her?
That we love her and that we're doing whatever we can in order to bring her back home. And that I hope she's okay.
Hopefully she'll be home with you soon. Adva Adar, thank you. Thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you.